And you're watching Sporting Icons.
So, Super Frank Warren to the rescue, where hopefully now this will dissolve all kind of allegations that this farmer has accused Tyson Fury or Team Fury of offering him a bribe of £25,000 to lie to help them with the case for, against Ukad back in 2015, which of course was brought to light in late 2016/17. Now, I did a video on this one, so this is a follow-on to this one with a bit of an update for you. So if you haven't seen that video, that will pop up at the end of this one, just so you're clued up as to what's going on. But Frank Warren is saying that this farmer, this Martin Carefoot, actually contacted Frank Warren asking for money. In other words, pay me some money and I won't say nothing, okay? Now, Frank Warren told him to jog on, go contact Ukad if you want, go do what you got to do. And Frank Warren says that this farmer is talking complete BS, okay? So this will kind of show you that the kind of mentality of some people around where all they want is money, okay? Now, this will probably lead most people now to the side of, well, this farmer was lying just because he wants some money. Now, it's not a definite he was lying, not at all. He just wants paying because he claims that he was never actually paid. Then, of course, he went to the papers and obviously they would have given him some money for the story, okay? Is he doing this just for money? It would sound like it. So if he was in fact going to cover up for Tyson Fury and Hughie Fury and Peter Fury and whoever else involved, then he's just a bit disgruntled that he never got paid. So if, of course, this Martin Carefoot is actually taking or telling the truth. So Frank Warren, I would imagine now, he may well be asked by Ukad to provide information that would prove that this Martin did actually try and contact him. So this farmer, he could just be a Joe Blow just trying to get in on the story, trying to jump on the hype of Tyson Fury. Of course, there's loads of allegations about glove tampering and this, that and the other, which is complete crap. It really is complete crap, and it's been debunked to hell just because Tyson Fury become world champion, much like he did when he defeated Vladimir Klitschko. Suddenly then, coincidentally, there seem to be forces against him, and now there seems to be forces against him because he's become world champion again, okay? For some reason, people just want to see Tyson Fury out the game. They want to see him squirm. They want to see him punished for whatever reason it may be. The Wilder fans, they're not going to tell you about this whole Frank Warren situation, or if they do, they'll probably spin it to try and make it look like Tyson Fury's guilty, just because what they want is Deontay Wilder to get his belt, keep his belt, without having to rematch him and win it that way, because they feel very let down by Wilder about the fact that he got exposed badly by Tyson Fury. But I'm not saying that this farmer is a Wilder fan, nothing like that. I'm sure he's probably not, because he's a Brit, right? He's from Preston, which isn't too far from where Tyson Fury lives. So when you look at it from the whole, if what Frank Warren is saying is true, and I have no reason to disbelieve him, it sounds like this guy's only wanting money. He's not doing any of this because he wants to rid something off his chest because he feels guilty about lying to Ukad and sign all these papers and this, that and the other. Again, there's no proof that he actually did sign some papers. There's no proof for any of this. It's just purely allegations right now. Maybe there is some kind of proof and that will end up coming out. But of course, the press, they love this kind of thing, and they will jump on the bandwagon of trying to discredit Tyson Fury. These guys have form for that. They have history for that. But even so, no matter what, okay, even if, as an example, if Tyson Fury or Team Tyson Fury did actually offer to pay this farmer and the farmer can prove this and this, that and the other, it makes no damn difference. Now, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be punished, and if Tyson Fury and Hughie Fury have done something, then you do need to pay the reaper, right? But the point is that Tyson Fury no longer fights in the UK. In other words, he no longer needs a British Boxing Board of Control license. He don't need one. So there's nothing in the world that they can do about it. This is all just purely allegations right now, and it's just another thing to perpetuate something against Tyson Fury. And Frank Warren has shown you that this guy actually contacted Frank Warren asking for money. But now suddenly he's got a conscience. Now suddenly he's gone to the papers. Be interesting to find out if the papers actually paid him some money, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Is this farmer being legit? Listen, we don't know. We really don't know. And of course, listen, I'm a Tyson Fury fan, and I'm not doing this to cover up for Tyson Fury. Of course, I did way back when, 2.5, 3 years ago, when he was going through all this whole Ukad situation. I was going in on the British Box Border Control and Ukad, and yes, I kind of got some warnings and that over it, but I don't do this for Tyson Fury. For me, it's about what's right. If Tyson Fury's done something wrong, then of course he needs to pay the Reaper. Of course he does. But again, for all the Wilder nut huggers out there who want to latch onto this story now, because all the previous ones have been failing, go right ahead. And plenty of people saying, oh, you're just a Tyson Fury fanboy, blah, blah, blah. Again, it's no secret. I'm a Dillian Whyte fanboy. I'm not a Tyson Fury fanboy. I'm not an Anthony Joshua fanboy. I do like Tyson Fury and I do like Anthony Joshua, as I do with most of our Brits. Of course, I'm very biased when it comes to Brits, but you put Fury in the ring with Dillian Whyte, I'm sorry, but I want Dillian Whyte to win. That's nothing against Tyson Fury. I love Tyson Fury, and I never want to see Tyson Fury lose. I never want to see Anthony Joshua lose, but I'm Team Dillian Whyte. I've never hidden behind that. But this is about what's right, and Frank Warren is showing you quite plainly that this guy was just after money. That's all it is. And he's coming out and he's saying that this farmer is lying, and Tyson Fury has never even met this farmer. Now, does he know that for a fact? I wouldn't have thought so. I'm sure he's had a conversation with Tyson about it, or maybe he's had a conversation with Peter Fury and that about it. I don't know. But he's quite confident in saying that Tyson Fury has never even met this farmer. So what can the farmer do about it? But this isn't going to stop all the rumours. This isn't going to stop all the allegations. People will believe what they want to believe. For me, it's all about the truth. And the truth is, it doesn't even matter anymore, because he's already served a 2-year backdated ban. For whatever reason it may have been, was it because of the nandrolone? Was it because he refused to test? Was it because they found cocaine in his system? No matter what it was, he's already served the ban. And that has no bearing on the Vladimir Klitschko win. It has no bearing on the Deontay Wilder win. So anybody who's out there hoping that Tyson Fury is going to get stripped and this, that and the other, keep on pushing it, because all you're doing is wishing for it. Don't get me wrong, Tyson Fury, of course, he is quite mentally unstable. He said this many times, and maybe something like this is going to push him over the edge where he goes, you know what, I've had enough of this, and just quit. So the Wilder fanatics who don't want any of their guys, Wilder, Spence, and whoever else within the PBC, to do anything to earn credit, they just want their guys to be champions and go through life and go through their career without having to face the top tests. And when their guys lose, well, let's look for a reason for it, and hopefully they can get the belt back. It ain't going to happen. All right? It ain't going to happen. No matter what happened back in 2015 has no bearing on what happened on February of this year. None whatsoever. All right? Now, as I said before, I'm not here to protect Tyson Fury. I'm not here to protect Hughie Fury, Peter Fury, nothing like that. If it turns out that this farmer is actually telling the truth and they can prove that, hey, you're going to have to pay for it. It's as simple as that, okay? And if there is going to be some kind of punishment for it, you're going to have to accept it. That's just how it is. But right now, I firmly believe that this farmer is lying. Again, I can only go by the evidence that I've been reading and some of the statements from him, the statements from Frank Warren and whatever else. That's all I can do, like anybody else. But as I said before, people will take the side that they really want to take the side. So if you're really anti-Tyson Fury, or if you're anti-Brit, or if you're just pro-Wilder, or whatever the situation may be, that's probably going to be the side that you take. And not look into the fact that this farmer guy was just after a quick payday, because that's what it seems like. But as I said, there's no proof for me whatsoever. But for me right now, the side of the fence I'm sitting on is that the farmer is lying. That's the side of the fence I'm sitting on, until proven otherwise. Anyway, listen, the article for Frank Warren will be in the description box, so you can go give it a read for yourself. And of course, drop your own thoughts and comments on that below. As I said before, I'm sure some of the Wilder nut huggers will be out there saying, "Dude, someone else, he's cheated. Right, okay, even if he did, back in 2015, sucker, nothing to do with 5 years later. Nothing to do with it whatsoever. Anyway, is what it is. You guys drop your thoughts below about it. Make sure you click that thumbs up and, of course, subscribe. And I'll catch you all on the very next video.